What's up, y'all? Back here with a new damn video. As you guys know, Night of Champions has just finished, and I'm gonna give you my overall review on the show. Um, Night of Champions 2014 to be exact. Um, First match of the night, well, first match when I tuned in and saw was Goldust, and Stardust versus the Usos for the tag team championships. And the winners turn out to be Goldust and Stardust. Okay, so you got Goldust and Stardust already. I guess they're on their tag team journey. My bad if I'm not looking at the camera. If you're, trying to get you guys a results, everything's flickering. So they got their tag team titles. It was a decent match. I didn't think much of it. Let's put it that way. Now this match right here is probably my favorite match of the night. U.S. Championship match. Sheamus versus Cesaro. One hell of a match. I love some of the moves Cesaro did because I never seen him do them shits. Where he picked him up over his head and then threw him frontwards, and he was doing all this stuff. But Sheamus hit him with a nice, I would say, clean finish with the. I call it the big boot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell his thing is. The I call it a big boot. I forget what he calls it. But yeah, it was a decent match. Now this is something I want to get into. Jesus Christ, this stupid computer. Sorry about my language. The Intercontinental Championship match. Decent match, it was whatever. But Miz loses Dolph Ziggler loses the belt to Miz. To the Miz. So, I don't know if they're dropping the character. I don't know if they're done with Miz. My bad, sir. I don't know if they're done with Dolph Ziggler already after he just literally got the belt. But we'll see what happens from here. Like I said, I'm happy football season's back because if they do drop him and some other shit, this ain't won't be that entertaining. Okay, Dean Ambrose. It was gonna be my bad. It was gonna be Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. But as you know, Roman Reigns had to have emergency surgery. I can't really tell you what actually happened. I didn't get to read too much about it. All I saw was the headline: emergency surgery. I said, okay, he's not gonna be there on Sunday. So I'm probably gonna check it out. What really happened to him? I think it's something to do with his show. I don't know, something to do with his shoulder or something. So WWE set up a thing where they still want to have Seth have kind of a match. So Ambrose set up a thing saying he'll return tonight, and it was a great segment. Reminded me of some Attitude Era, ruthless aggression type shit, and it had Ambrose chasing Rollins around the building, throwing him on concrete, doing all this crazy stuff, and it was amazing. You also had Cena, my bad, Cena, sorry, Triple H come out with the whole security booth, security gang of security guys trying to stop him, and he ran off this little thing and jumped on all of them. They ran off, jumped onto Seth, and it was all over the place. It was just a great segment. I guess you can call it a segment because it wasn't a match. It wasn't nothing official. Okay, now the next match after that, it was Mark Henry versus Rusev. Okay, and before the match, oh say, can you see better dawn's early light? So I can't carry a tune, but they're so proudly we swing. I don't know which one they sung, but you get the idea. And he's sitting there. Don't be wrong, Lillian Garcia for an announcer, she can sing. She has an amazing voice, that girl. I don't know if she sung before wrestling, but I know she used to do. She did it back at 9/11 or one time for SmackDown. 9/11 she did this, but I don't know if she does it. I don't know if she was a professional singer before this. I don't know if she was on American Idol. I don't know what, but okay, great voice, beautiful voice. If she made an album, I would possibly maybe buy it on iTunes. If it's like $8, whatever. Mark Henry won the match. Cool. Now let's get down to this match. Great match. The Viper shows his fangs. Where Randy Orton. No, I didn't say fags. I said fangs. You dirty-minded bitches. No, I'm playing. So Chris Jericho and Randy Orton put on a hell of a performance. Chris Jericho's how old is he? In his 40s, late 30s. He's still one hell of a damn performer. He could still put on. Maybe it's from that DDP yoga. I don't know. But I'm about to check that shit out anyway while I'm at it. DDP yoga. But them two really put on a great match. And at the end, I don't know what Jericho was going for, but he jumped off the ropes and Randy Orton called him with an RKO, which you guys know was planned. But he did it so not right. Like he just jumped and literally went like this. Like he just came off the rope and just went like that. It's like, what were you going for? Does he ever do that? I never seen him ever just jump off like this. So that was kind of a sign already, like, okay, he's gonna hit him with the RKO. I saw him mile away. As soon as I saw his feet come off the rope and I seen his hands to the side, you knew it was an RKO. So he hit him with a flying RKO. You know, it was a few lion salts here and there, and out here and there throughout the match. It was a good match overall. Now let's get down to the main match of the night: John Cena versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Once again, WWE got to bail his ass out. You know how? This is how I believe it went down. Backstage, you probably got Triple H. Well, Brock can't lose the belt because, you know, he has to defend it here and do this and do that. And, you know, Cena can't lose again. And then Cena, well, Vince McMahon, well, you're going to lose to Cena. Brock, this is Brock. Fuck no, I ain't losing to him. So to make Cena look good, we'll set up something like this. Don't get me wrong, the beginning of the match was pretty good. Cena hit him with 2 elbows. Actually, hit him with 2 elbows. Made his nose leak, which is a stupid decision because if you guys did not know, Brock Lesnar hates to get hit in the face. I know a guy who is a UFC fighter. I know that. But he hates to get hit in the face. I don't know. And that's a true story. And I guess that gets him heated. I know if I get hit in the face, I get fired up. That's what gets me going. That's why sometimes I tell people, yo, slap me, punch me in the freaking jaw. You know what I'm saying? Let me come at these motherfuckers early. Damn, I haven't done that in like 3 weeks. You know what I mean? So the match goes on, yada, yada, yada. Seth Rollins runs out. Cena hits him with 4 attitude adjustments, puts in the STF 3 or 4 times. And I said, I swear to God, if Brock Lesnar taps out to this weak-ass STF, I mean, this guy was a professional UFC fighter. This dude has really got chokeholds put on him, arm bars, everything, just to prove his first ever UFC fight wasn't that good of a fight. I forget the fighter's name. I think his name's Frank something. Put him right in the leg lock, and as soon as he locked him in, Brock tapped because he's about to break his leg. So a person who switches from UFC to go watch Brock, they see this weak-ass hold, and they're like, this shit sucks. The hold was like this, and my face is right here, like this. It's Brock Lesnar, okay? And I know you didn't want to hurt the guy, but tell him before the match, listen, I'm going to tighten it up. I'm going to tighten it up so it really looks like you're really, really getting choked because you're a professional fighter, and it makes me, you know, look strong if he was going to tap. Because if he was going to tap to that weak shit, I was going to be pissed off. I don't know what happened. I know a lot of people say, well, gee, bro, he always does it weak. Let me tell you something. I remember when he first started doing it, what was it, back in 06, 07? He used to tighten that shit up. I remember one time he did it to Umaga with a freaking rope around his shit. Remember, like this? He did it to Randy Orton with cuffs, remember? I mean, I don't know if he just started loosening it every match. He loosens it until the shit's not even on the guy's face anymore, and he's going like this. I don't know. But as you know, Seth Rollins comes out, bails his ass out. Seth Rollins runs out to the ring, hits Cena with it, and I was like, oh my God, this is Seth Rollins' chance. He's going to become champion. Because remember I told you guys in my preview or my predictions, whatever, that he was going to cash in tonight on either Brock or Cena. Didn't I say that? So, bam, blows the whistle dead. Match is done. Seth's about to cash in, does the curve stomp on Brock. I'm like, get the ref, get the ref. I'm getting hyped. I'm like, oh shit, get the ref, get the ref, get the ref. Come on, come on. I want to see him cash in. This is my boy. You know what I'm saying? One of my guys that I followed out throughout the indie scene. I like to see him make his big, you know, whatever. His big shebang, you know? But I was like, I had a feeling in my head, I'm like, this ain't his night. Of course, he's about to cash in. Cena comes up, grabs him, throws him. And then Cena gets back in the ring, and Brock Lesnar hits him with an F5, and that ends the show. But, of course, the announcers, JBL, Michael Cole, and Jerry Lawler. I'm not going to blame them because they're not actually saying anything. If you guys didn't know, that's Triple H and Vince McMahon behind them in a microphone speaking to them through here to what to say. They're fucking talking about, Cena hit him with 4 AAs and this and that, but we will never know if he could have won. We'll never, ever, ever, ever know because of Seth Rollins. We'll never, ever, ever know because of Seth Rollins. Okay, dumbass, we know this. It was a disqualification. Many matches end in disqualifications throughout history, and all of us professional wrestling fans know what it is. You don't have to keep talking about it. That right there proves that they were trying to push it through. And then after that, Brock's walking off with the belt. He got the big, you know, the big gold on, you know, right here. And Cena's in the ring, and the ref's holding his hand up in the air, giving him more credit than Brock. But they put the hard camera on Brock Lesnar. Don't get it twisted. I'm giving, you know, everyone credit. But it's like, when is the last time that a disqualification match ended and they give a lot of attention to the guy who got, well, you know, the person who won but didn't win the belt? Never. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on the whole thing. You know, I thought it was an okay pay-per-view. I think up next is Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell, I like seeing that show. Hopefully, you know, It's probably going to be Cena versus Brock 4 or 5. I don't even know what the hell we're on now. 1, 2, probably 4. um, in a Hell in a Cell, and Cena's going to win it. But we'll see what happens. Like this video, subscribe, and comment below. And tell me how you feel. Did you want to see Seth cash in? Did you want to see Cena win? Did you want to see him lose? Did you like the pay-per-view overall? What was your most disappointing moment of the pay-per-view? Let me know. Also, my Twitter and Facebook's below. You know the deal. Peace. But leave some comments. Let me know, because it's driving me crazy. Me thinking, like, I want to see this, and I want to know if you people think the same. Leave your comments. It's that easy. Peace.